Welcome to the channel, friends. Have you ever wondered what sets the richest people in the world apart from the rest? Is it luck, intelligence, or something deeper? Today, we're diving into the life stories of some of the wealthiest individuals of our era. We'll explore how they think, how they deal with failure, and the relentless hard work behind their success. Get ready for some real talk. Let's learn from the masters themselves. Hit that subscribe button and let's jump right in. Let's start with mindset. When you look at people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, or Oprah Winfrey, you notice one thing: they think differently. For Elon Musk, every problem is just a puzzle waiting to be solved. He doesn't ask, "Can I do this?" He asks, "How can I do this?" That shift in perspective is powerful. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He started investing at age 11 and bought his first stock. But what's interesting isn't just his early start, it's his patience. Buffett is famous for saying, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." He believes in thinking long-term in every sense. Another example, Oprah Winfrey. Born into poverty, she faced hardships most of us can't imagine, but she believed in the power of education and personal development. Her mindset wasn't locked by her circumstances. She said, "The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams." So, what can we learn? The richest people train their minds to see opportunities, not obstacles. They ask better questions and challenge the status quo. Next, let's talk about failure. Here's a truth bomb. Every rich person you admire has failed, often spectacularly. Let's look at Jeff Bezos. Before Amazon became the everything store, he had flops. One famous example is the Fire Phone. Remember that? Probably not, because it was a disaster, but Bezos didn't hide from it. He called failure an essential part of innovation. For him, each failure was a lesson, not a defeat. Or consider Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx. She heard no from so many manufacturers that she lost count. But each rejection was a redirection. She credits her father for teaching her to celebrate failure at the dinner table, seeing it as proof of trying. Then there's Richard Branson. He's had record labels flop, airlines fail, and even a bridal shop go bust. Yet, he jokes about his failures. Branson says, "You don't learn to walk by following rules, you learn by doing and by falling over." The takeaway? Embrace failure. Don't fear it. It's not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. Now, let's talk about hard work. We often see the flashy lifestyles, the yachts, the mansions, but rarely the grind behind the scenes. Take Steve Jobs. He was obsessed with perfection. His attention to detail was legendary. He would spend hours debating the shade of color for an iPhone icon. His team sometimes found him impossible, but he pushed them and himself to create something truly special. Or look at Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba. He failed his university entrance exam 3 times. He applied for dozens of jobs and got rejected by all, even KFC. But he never gave up. He worked day and night to build Alibaba, sometimes sleeping in his small apartment office. Let's not forget Rihanna. Yes, she's a superstar, but before the fame, she worked relentlessly on her music, her fashion line, and her business ventures. She's quoted as saying, "I don't do things for response or for the controversy. I just live my life." The point is, behind every overnight success are years, sometimes decades, of unseen, unglamorous hard work. The richest people put in the hours over and over again. So, what can we do with all this knowledge? Here's how you can apply these lessons to your own life. First, shift your mindset. Start seeing problems as opportunities. Ask yourself, how can I solve this? Not, can I solve this? Second, reframe your failures. Don't let them define you. Instead, ask, what can I learn from this? Remember, every great story has a plot twist. Third, outwork everyone. There's no substitute for hard work. Whatever your dream, put in the hours. Hustle when no one is watching. The richest people in our era didn't just stumble into success. They thought differently. They embraced failure. They worked when no one else was looking. You don't need to be a genius or have a head start. You need to train your mind, accept setbacks, and outwork the competition. That's the real secret. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this inspiring, give us a like and share your favorite lesson in the comments below. And remember, your story is still being written. Keep grinding, keep learning, and maybe one day someone will be telling your story too. See you in the next video.